And I remember, like, so this is a really funny story. We were like, I think 11 or 12, and we went out into the woods, and we were like maybe a quarter mile into the woods, and we found like an abandoned encampment of like, I guess homeless people were there. And I remember it was like our first time, actually it was my second time, looking at porn, because they left porn magazines everywhere. And like, we were there with like 5 or 6 other kids. And like, I was one of the oldest ones there, and I was like a 10 or 11. So everybody else was like fucking like, I think Cody and Jeff were like 9 and like 10. And like other Cody was like 8. And like other friend Logan was like I think he was like 7 or like 8 too. And like, we found this stuff just in the middle of fucking the woods. And we're like, what the fuck is this? It was insane. Yes. The humanity, I know, and it just happened out of nowhere. And it's like, now I feel like it's like that's never gonna happen again, right? Like that's it. It's over. It's like a relic of the past. Yeah, the treasure trove. That was the day that I found the sword in the woods too. It happened to me too. Yeah, it was crazy. And so yeah, millennials are I'd say the most cringe generation. But definitely a very interesting backstory, for sure. Were the pages sticky? Yes, but we didn't know why. And we were trying to peel them apart. Oh, God. Yes. Bro, yes! And I remember, bro, like, then, like, this kid, his name, we called him Twinkie. His name was Jordan. He was other Cody, like, there's 2 Codys. There was Cody and Jeff Cody and Uncle Dad Cody, who his dad was his uncle. And Jordan had to go everywhere with us. And Jordan was like 5 or 6 years old, out in the woods, like probably a mile away from his house, and like a quarter mile into the woods in this random fucking homeless encampment. And he had to use the bathroom, and he had to take a shit, and then fucking his older brother gets some poison ivy to wipe his ass. Oh my God. Great story. Yes. Yep. It was a really, really good time. And we didn't even know. We had no idea. And episode of the Goonies, yes. And it like, and I remember, so like this is before I got, like maybe I got my video camera like about this same time. But I remember thinking to myself when I was like 11, I was 11 then. And I was like, this is never going to happen. And if I tell these stories in 20 years, because I would listen to my dad tell me stories, and I'm like, uh-huh. And so, like, not that I don't believe him, but, like, this is just kind of outlandish. This is crazy. And so I recorded a lot of this crazy stuff that we did. I've got to post it online. I will one day. I will. You should have someone animate these stories. I won't need to. A lot of them we recorded. Not that one, but a lot of other ones we did. So, yeah. And one day. And to my kids that all the time. Yeah, it was a totally different world. And real dialogue from Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza. The boys won't believe me when I tell them I fucked a bootyful mermaid. You know what? Now we're definitely going to play this game. I wasn't sure, but now I am. Absolutely. This is great.